Nebraska, November the 2nd, 2025. About 28 degrees this morning. Feels like about 24 with the breeze blowing. If anything could go wrong this morning, it went wrong. But that's just part of it. I was walking back here probably about a half a mile, 3/4 mile to get back here. And I got about within 100 yards of where I was gonna get the tree. And I noticed that my whole sight on my bow was wobbling around. I was like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. I have no idea how that happened. I've never had that happen. The whole freaking sight was just loose. So I had to take everything off, pack my pack off my back. Mind you, it's pitch black dark still. I walked back down the trail about 150, 200 yards to get away from where I was going to be hunting. Tried to find a little hill or something I could shoot into. And I finally just had to shoot into the dirt. I put one of my hot hand warmers on the ground, backed off about 15 yards. Had to set my light up on the ground and get it to shine on it. And shot an arrow, and after I tightened the sight back up, mind you, shot, and I think I get a couple inches to the right of it, but so that put me behind probably 30 minutes doing all that. So by the time I get to my tree and get everything set up and get up the tree, I'm hunting over 2 scrapes. Well, as I'm getting settled and fixing to pull my bow up, I think I hear the freaking deer. I think that buck was coming toward that scrape. He was heard him about 50 yards from me. Kind of bounce off. He didn't blow, he just kind of trotted off. So, that was that gray light. Then, about 15, 20 minutes ago, I hear this noise. And I'm like, what the crap is that? I'm thinking maybe just some kind of bird in Nebraska I've never heard of making this noise. And at some point it got closer and closer, coming from behind me. And then I said, it sounded like a squirrel. Then I noticed an orange hat. It was 2 Chinese squirrel hunters hitting a squirrel call as they were walking. They walked right by me and waved. I waved back, smiled at them, gave them a thumbs up. But I can still hear them. They went past me, but I can hear them. What do you do? I mean, that's just part of it. Public land. But it's a cold morning. Feels good out here. I just wish I was in a better spot. My thought, I scouted this yesterday evening, and I ran out of time, and my thought was, as many scrapes as they've got laid down on these trails, they got trails everywhere going. The state has walking trails all through these hills, and I've seen it before. And those deer will work those scrapes right at first light. So that's why I did what I did. I didn't really have anywhere else to go this morning. So. gonna sit there much longer because it's pretty much it's a done deal right here with them walking around. I can still hear them over there a couple hundred yards from me, hitting that freaking squirrel call. And I'm gonna sit up there just a little bit longer just because it's nice and peaceful. Well, as peaceful as it can be with two Chinese squirrel hunters walking around. Anything could happen. They may run one back over here. Who knows? But this morning I slept in my truck in the little parking area, and it was probably 4:15, 4:20. I just got up about 10 minutes before that, and here comes a truck pulling in. I'm like, what in the world? Well, this guy was from Wisconsin. I went over and talked to him, and he was here back in the summer on cameras and stuff. So I showed him where I was going. He showed me where he was gonna go. That way we wouldn't hurt each other. He was probably smart enough to go where there's not squirrel hunters. I think he's hunting some CRV, so he won't have to worry about them. But I gotta get out here shortly. I gotta go look for something else. This ain't gonna cut it right here. I mean, there's deer in here. There's a lot of sign. I think I marked about probably 12 scrapes yesterday walking through here. A couple rubs. And I didn't look for them. I only walked about half of it. That guy from Wisconsin's probably in the best spot. I didn't make it over there because I was like, it was too late. It's just gonna get dark. So, it's a pretty morning. There's my scrape, one of them. There's another one about 30 yards up the hill from that one. But hey, you win some, you lose some. I gotta go back to the truck and get my target out and shoot this bow because that is driving me crazy right now. I had that thing hitting freaking thumbtacks at 20, 30, 40 yards. Had it dialed in real good out to 50. And I don't know where it's at right now. I mean, luckily if I had to shoot this morning, I'd be only looking at 15 yards. So I think that would